Welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don. I have a gift request for a new artist to the channel, James Blunt. No Bravery, and it's a gift request of Renee Mooberry's. I'm really curious about this one. I think it might be a takeoff on the Sentinel one that I had done a few days ago, courtesy of your gift request on that one as well, Renee. And you had said that prior to his music career, James was a British Army officer who served in the 1999 Kosovo War. James left the Army in 2002 to pursue a music career. Well then, in his honor, I have my USA hat on, but now I realize that he's a Brit. I'm going to get my British hat. Hang on. Okay, time to swap out hats. In honor of James. All right, and I'm watching the video. Hopefully the video itself is not blocked. Here we go. Thank you, Renee, for this gift and request, my dear. I hope the move is going reasonably well. They're always stressful.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant James Blunt, and this is the first installment of my video diary. Today, we deploy to the Balkans. We don't know how long for, and we don't know what our job is yet, but I'm going to get as much of it on camera as I possibly can.
There are children standing here, arms outstretched into the sky, tears drying on their face. He has been here. Brothers lie in shallow graves, fathers lost without a trace, a nation blind to their disgrace since he's been here. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness.
Yeah.
Only sadness. Houses burnt beyond repair, the smell of death is in the air. A woman weeping in despair says he has been here. Trails are lighting up the sky, it's another family's turn to die. A child afraid to even cry out says he has been here. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness, only sadness. There are children standing here, arms outstretched into the sky, but no one asked them question why he has been here. Old men kneel to accept their fate, wives and daughters cut and raped. A generation drenched in hate says he has been here. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness, only sadness.
Oh, it ended there. Okay. Yeah, the Kosovo War as wars go, it was short-lived, but as destruction goes, of course, war is war. I mean, it lasted maybe a year and a half or so. But it was about, to stop ethnic cleansing, so to speak. Cleansing is an odd word for it, but yeah. And then NATO got involved with it and made the I think it was the Yugoslavs pull out of Albania. And so the Brits were part of NATO and are part of NATO, of course. But it's, anytime you see this kind of damage inflicted on humans, and even if you can just separate out I don't know, whatever views people have of war and nationhood and all these other things that are part of conflicts, and you just see, and this is what soldiers see, just humans doing things to other humans, like regardless of which side you're on. It kind of brings to memory in was it World War II, I think, on Christmas Day, I think that there was a battle going on, and the American and German soldiers who were facing one another. I don't think it was World War One. I think it was two. They just decided not to shoot each other. They got out, they smoked cigarettes with each other and all that. And then the next day they went back to shooting at each other. But even that just testifies to the fact that really, like, people just don't want to be in those situations. They don't want to be shot at. And also, shooting others is generally unpleasant unless you're a psycho. And there are some psychos out there, but they're very few. But once you see, when you talk to people who come back from war, like Vietnam vets, and there aren't as many left now, obviously, because every successive year more die. But most don't want to talk about what they saw there. Most people don't want to talk about what they saw in war. Some will. My neighbor Rich, he and his brother had been in Vietnam. His brother had since passed, but Rich would tell me about it, and he didn't like. It wasn't like a badge of honor, but what you see in those places just changes your entire view of humanity, of civility, and many other things. And clearly, what James saw when he was there, I don't know how long his service was, but even when he was singing the song, he's still a young man, so I think he did his service. I don't know if it was in the it may not have been the RAF, but certainly in the middle. I don't know what you call it in the UK when you serve in the army. Maybe it's just the Royal Army, but he, maybe he did his mandatory service and got out. But you can't help but see, that one line that he repeated in this is that I don't see bravery anymore. I just see sadness, and that's what you would have. And maybe you'd even have, a righteous indignation or anger when you got back too about why do we do this? But I don't know. It's sort of like once the first punch is thrown, things escalate. And metaphorically speaking, when did man? I wonder this too. You see in the Garden of Eden, right? The biblical story, and that's just one example to me of how things get started. I don't believe that that's literal. Some people do. But Adam and Eve, and one of them screwed something up, and that set the ball in motion. And then Cain and Abel, and, one slaying the other. And then ugliness entered. How did ugliness enter? Maybe it was always here. But once it's here, it's like you can't just lay down your military any longer because some other country's just going to run you over and take over your land and property and minerals and all that stuff. All right, so I'm not going to rate that one, Renee, and you knew I wasn't going to rate that one. He sang it absolutely with a passion. You need to have compassion as well to write a song like this. So, all right, guys, UK. U.S. soldiers, thank you. Thank you. Those of you who are committed to doing right and good and protect borders so people can sleep more easily, thank you. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
No bravery